Hello everyone and welcome. My name's Rebecca and today we'll be doing a yoga flow to pacify Vata Dosha. Dosha is a word meaning constitution, and doshas are part of the ancient Indian healing science known as Ayurveda. A Vata Dosha is associated with the elements of air and ether. A Vata Dosha is characterised by cold, mobility, lightness and expansiveness. So we'll encourage the opposite qualities to bring Vata back into balance by encouraging the qualities of warmth, stability, grounding and focus. Conserving energy is important for people with a Vata constitution, so we'll flow at a slow, steady, smooth pace while creating warmth, serenity and nourishment. We won't stay in poses long and we'll do multiple repetitions while exploring fluidity within the postures. We won't overextend ourselves because it's important for Vata people to conserve their energy. Postures will incorporate grounding and staying connected to the earth, and we'll keep our gaze just below the horizon to assist with this. I'd recommend having 2 blocks and 2 blankets to assist with modifications and also for warmth during Shavasana at the end. And also we'll be wanting some wall space for legs up the wall. And during Shavasana at the end of practice, I will play some soothing music on the harp to assist with the integration of this practice, and also to allow plenty of time for some nourishing relaxation. So we'll start by coming into a comfortable seat, whatever that looks like for you. You might want to sit on a block for some height. You might want to be in a kneeling position, or perhaps you sit with cross-legged. I'm going to sit with my legs crossed and also on this block for a bit of height. And I'd also recommend having a second block behind you because we'll be doing some twists and it will give a place for our hands to rest on. Make sure you've got plenty of room behind you as well so that your hands won't touch the wall when they sweep behind. So just notice which leg you bring in first, which is closest to the body, because we will change that. But we will start by setting up the breath. So just take a moment wherever you are to pay attention to what parts of the body are in contact with the earth, the feet, perhaps the lower legs and sitting bones. Allow the gaze to soften and also allow the shoulders to relax down away from the ears. You might want to close your eyes at this point. And we will come into a mudra. So bring the thumb and the ring fingers to touch on both hands, palms facing up. This assists with grounding to the earth. Now just allow the gaze to soften, and perhaps you might even close the eyes here and just be aware of your ordinary breath, your cycle of breath, your inhale followed by your exhale. And then just begin to lengthen just a little the inhale and the exhale so there's even length between them, just a small amount from your ordinary breath. Inhale through the nose, into the lungs and into the stomach, exhaling from the stomach, out through the lungs, out through the nose. We'll also focus on bringing the breath into the stomach, because this will assist with grounding. And to help to build and nourish Vata, it helps with extending the inhalations so they're just a little bit longer than the exhalations. Brings a bit more warmth as well. And we'll continue with this practice of the inhalation just slightly longer than the exhalation through this yoga flow. And I invite you to bring an intention in at this time. You might want to choose your own, or perhaps you might want to go with my suggestion, which is to focus on the present moment. So we'll just pause for a few moments here to repeat our intention 3 times. And then we'll just bring our hands into prayer position and flutter our eyes open. And we'll start our practice with a twisted flowing movement seated just here. So just bring your hands into prayer position. And then we're going to inhale the arms wide up to the sky, keeping the gaze just below the horizon, and on an exhale we'll twist over to the right. Right hand behind the low back, left hand comes just behind the knee for a twist. And then we'll inhale as we extend in the spine, keeping the gaze down. Exhale as we twist just a bit deeper, perhaps looking over that right shoulder. Inhale back to center. Hands to sky, gaze low. Exhale, twist left. Left hand behind the low back, right hand behind the right knee. Inhale to extend in the spine. Exhale to twist deeper, just looking down. We'll repeat this 3 times. Inhale to center, hands to sky. Exhale, twist right. Keep that left shoulder back, broaden across the collarbones. Inhale to extend the spine. Exhale to twist deeper, relax the shoulders down. Inhale to center, hands to sky. Exhale, twist left. Keep that right shoulder back, broadness across collarbones. Inhale to extend. Exhale to twist deeper, relax the shoulders, gaze low. Inhale to center, hands to sky. Exhale, twist right. Inhale to extend. Exhale to twist deeper, ground down through the sitting bones. Inhale to center, hands to sky. Exhale, twist left. Inhale to extend the spine, gaze low. Exhale, twist deeper, ground down through the sitting bones. Inhale to center, hands to sky. Exhale, just bring the hands into the heart center. We'll just change the cross of the leg and notice which leg is in first. Bring the other leg closer to the body. That's if you are sitting in a cross-leg position. Obviously, if you're kneeling, this won't affect you. So we'll bring the hands back to prayer position. And then we're going to add on here. So inhale, arms to sky, gaze low. Exhale, twist right. Inhale to raise the right arm, the back arm up and over to the top corner, gaze low. Exhale that hand to the opposite knee, really round in, bring the chin to the chest. Now there are 3 options here for your arms. I'll just demonstrate. So you can either come up and cross with eagle arms, palms might touch, backs of the hands might touch, or you might come up with a version of prayer arms. Perhaps the elbows can touch, perhaps they're apart, or you might come up with folded arms. So we'll just come to this again. So left arm is underneath the right. So inhale with arms of your choice, gaze low. Exhale, really relax the neck and the shoulders. Going to unwind. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, twist left. Inhale the left arm, back arm up over to the top corner. Exhale the hand to the opposite knee, really round in, chin to chest. Inhale with arms of your choice. Exhale, relax the neck and shoulders. Unwind, inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, twist right. Inhale that right arm to reach up and over. Exhale to the opposite knee, round in. Inhale with arms of your choice. Exhale, relax the shoulders. Unwind, inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, left arm to reach up and over. Exhale that hand to the opposite knees. We round in, chin to chest. Inhale, arms of your choice. Exhale, relax the neck and the shoulders. Unwind, inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, right arm reaches up and over. Exhale as it comes to the opposite knee and really round in. Inhale, arms of your choice. Exhale, relax the shoulders down. Unwind, inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, left arm reaches over. Exhale to the opposite knee, round in. Inhale, arms of your choice. Exhale, relax the shoulders. Unwind, inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, just bring the hands down to the heart center. Keeping the gaze low. So we're going to remove any props from the mat, if you had any props, and we're going to come to a tabletop position here. So just bring the wrists under the shoulders, the knees under the hips, neutral spine. Really press down with all four corners of the palms into the earth. Press down with the fingers, press down with the feet, the tops of the feet to the earth. Feel really grounded here to the earth. This also helps us to feel stable. So we're going to do some cat-cows now, keeping the gaze low. So inhale, as the tailbone lifts, the chest shines forward, the belly comes down. Look down a bit for cow. And then exhale for cat as the tailbone comes down. The belly comes up and the chin comes to the chest for the cat. And we'll repeat that. Inhale for the cow, keeping the gaze low. Exhale for the cat. We'll do this twice more on your breath. Inhaling for the cow. Exhale for the cat. Keeping inhales just a bit longer than exhales. And then we'll come to a neutral tabletop. And we'll just come into thread the needle here. So we're going to inhale the right arm up, keep the gaze low. Exhale as you swoop that arm between the left knee and the left hand. And you might even want to come to a block here, or your head might come to the earth. And then with the left arm, just you can keep it where you are, or you might want to walk it forward. And just be aware that the left hip might want to come towards that left arm. So send it to the back of the room. Just inhale here, longer inhale, exhale. One more longer inhale and a shorter exhale. And then bring that left hand under the shoulder as we inhale, keep gaze low, swoop the right arm up, exhale that hand back into neutral tabletop, just establishing the firm stability of this pose, grounding to the earth through the hands and the feet. And then inhale the left arm up, gaze low, exhale, swoop that hand between the right knee and right hand. And then you can either keep the right hand here, or you might walk it forward and just send that right hip back to the back of the room. And then keeping the gaze low. Inhale, slightly longer. Exhale to let go. Inhale, slightly longer. Exhale to release and let go. Bring that right hand under the shoulder as you inhale, left arm up. Exhale, come back into our neutral tabletop position. So we're going now to come down into Cobra. So you might want to, or you will want to move your block off the mat. We're going to come all the way down to the belly and bring the hands so that the tips of the fingers are in line with the shoulders, forehead to the earth. Press down with the tops of the feet into the earth. And you might even find that your knees hover. Keep the shoulders tucked in. As we inhale for Cobra, keeping the gaze low. And then exhale to the earth. We're going to repeat this twice more. Inhale, Cobra. Longer inhale, shorter exhale to the earth. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale to the earth. And then we're just going now to come into child's pose. So we come through tabletop, back to child's pose. And you can either keep your hands extended forward, or you might rest the arms down to the earth. You might just take a moment with using a block. But wherever you are, just take a moment here to feel cradled by the earth, nourished by the earth who supports us, helps us to feel grounded, and who provides us with all of our needs, food, water, and shelter. And then if you used a block, just move that to one side. And we're going to flow now between Cobra and child's pose. So inhale as we come forward, lower the belly down, Cobra. And then exhale, lower the head, come back, child's pose. Inhale, come forward, Cobra. Exhale, come back, child's pose. One more time. Inhale, forward for Cobra. Exhale, come back, child's pose. And then we're just going to come now into our neutral tabletop position. Again, feeling stable and grounded through the hands, through the feet. We're going now to come into low lunge. So we're going to inhale the right leg, toe point to the sky, a bit like cow in the back. And then exhale, really round in, a bit like the cat. Bring that foot forward between the hands. And it's up to you. You might want to have your left knee under your hip, or perhaps you come forward a bit so you get a bit more extension on the front of that left hip. And then bring the hands to the earth just a moment. As we inhale, come up for low lunge. Right knee above right angle. Keep the gaze low Shoulders relax down away from the ears. Low lunge, keep the focus below the horizon. And then we're going to exhale and bring the hands either side of the front foot. As we come, just make sure that this time you have your left hip above your left knee, and then bring the right foot forward so that you're on the heel of the hand, and you might want to bring your bricks here for half splits. Perhaps you have a bend in that front leg. The hands are underneath the shoulders. Broadness across the collarbones. Half splits. The hips are square to the front of the mat. And we're going now to move between half splits and low lunge. So bring the foot back. Inhale, arms up, gaze low. Exhale, half splits, arms down. Inhale, arms up, gaze low, low lunge. Exhale, half splits. One more. Inhale, arms up, low lunge. Exhale, arms low, half splits. And then we'll just remove any blocks from the mat as you bring that right foot back between the hands and then send it back for tabletop. And then we're going to inhale the left leg, toe to the sky, a bit like cow in the back. Exhale, round in like the cat. Bring that left foot between the hands, and then have that left ankle underneath the left knee. You might again want to walk further forward, depending on the extension on the front of the right leg. And then we're going to inhale, arms up, but gaze low. Broadness across the collarbones. Really ground down through that front foot, all four corners. Press the back foot into the earth. Feel stable and grounded here. And then exhale as we bring the hands either side of the front foot. You might want to take your blocks here. Make sure that your right hip's above your right knee, and then coming on to the heel of the left foot and having the hip wrists under the shoulders. Perhaps you've got a bend in that left leg. Hips square to the front of the mat. Half splits. Just take a moment, really press down with the heel of the foot, the front foot, and the top of the back foot for stability here. And we'll move now between low lunge and half splits. So inhale, bring the left foot back, arms to sky, low lunge. Exhale, arms down, half splits. Inhale, arms up, low lunge. Exhale, arms down, half splits. One more time. Inhale, arms up, low lunge. Exhale, arms down, half splits. And then just bring that left foot between the hands. Remove any props from the mat as you bring the left leg back. And we're going now to come into dog pose. You might want to just walk your hands a little bit further forward and then curl the back toes under as we exhale to lift the hips to the sky. You might want to be really on the balls of the feet here. Just a moment to really press the hips up high, and then you can just start to pedal it out, bringing one foot, then the other, the heel closer to the earth with the knees bent. And then just start to find a bit of stability in your dog. You might have knees bent, your heels might touch the floor,
they might not touch the floor. Just be where you are and really press down with all four corners of the hands into the mat for stability, and have the biceps come away behind the ears. Bring the shoulders down away from the ears, finding some stillness and some focus in this dog pose. And then we're going to inhale the right leg to raise, and then exhale, really round in the back as you bring that foot between the hands. If you've got any difficulty there, you can always just use the right hand to walk it forward. And then we're going to lower the left heel down to the earth, and then inhale as we come up for warrior one. So you want your right knee above the right ankle, gaze low, arms up, shoulders relax down. Feel grounded to the earth here through the feet. Feeling the connection to the earth through this strong, stable warrior one pose. And we're going to open this up now to warrior two. So just bring the arms down, and again, keeping that right knee above the right ankle. Make sure it doesn't come forward. It might want to do that. Keep the shoulders above the hips. Look, gaze down that right hand, perhaps just a bit lower if you can. Feeling stable. Really suck in at the joints here, as it helps you to feel stable and firm in the body. The spiritual warrior, empowering energy. Inhale to flip the front palm for reverse warrior. Left hand down the back leg. Exhale, bring that right forearm just behind the knee. Inhale, the left arm up to the top corner, little finger pointing to the earth. Keep the gaze low. Extended side angle. Feel that extension from the little toe of the left foot right the way up the left body to the little finger of the left hand. We're going to now change between warrior two and extended side angle. Fluid movement here. So inhale, warrior two. Exhale here. Inhale, extended side angle. Exhale here. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale. Inhale, extended side angle. One more time. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Gaze low. And then just inhale here. And then exhale as you paint the hands either side of the front foot and send that foot back, downward facing dog. We're going to repeat this now on the other side. So inhale, left leg raises. Exhale, remember to round the back, bring that foot forward. You might need to help walk it forward. And then we're going to lower the right heel down, left ankle below left knee. And we're going to inhale as we come up for warrior one. Gaze low. Really feel grounded down through the feet into the earth, all four corners of the feet. Feel the stability of this pose. You might want to suck in towards the joints so that you feel really stable. Connect to the earth through the feet with this grounding pose, warrior one. Inhale here, exhale as we open up to warrior two. You can always bring that left leg further towards the left, the back of the mat, for more stability. And then just check the arms are in line. That left knee over the left ankle. Look down that left arm. Warrior two. Again, feeling grounded to the earth through the feet, all four corners. Having the shoulders stacked over the hips. Inhale the front arm. Back arm goes down the back leg. Reverse warrior. Exhale, bring the front forearm just behind the front knee. And then bring that right arm up to the top corner. Gaze low. Little finger point towards the earth. Extended side angle. Feeling that extension on the other side now, from the right little toe up the right side to the right little finger. And then we'll change between extended side angle and warrior two. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale here. Inhale, extended side angle. Exhale here. Twice more. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, inhale, extended side angle. Exhale, inhale, warrior two. Exhale, inhale, extended side angle. And now we'll just paint those hands either side of the left foot. Come back, downward facing dog. Just pause here a moment. And then look forward as you take small steps towards the front of the mat. And just allow yourself to hang down. Take a generous bend in the knees. And then take hold of the elbows, opposite elbows. Let the head hang. You might want to just rock from side to side in this pose. Fluid movement. And then just allow the hands to come to the earth. As you inhale, bring the hands to the shins, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the earth. And then inhale all the way up. Keep that gaze low. Exhale, bring the hands through heart center. We'll just take a few moments here in mountain pose. So if you just come to the center of your mat, you can either have your feet together or you might want them hip width apart. And just look down at the feet. How do they just ordinarily stand on the earth? What we want to do is ensure that the feet are really grounded to the earth. So pressing down with all four corners of the feet. And really keep the big toe connected to the earth. That will help us to feel more stable. You can even lift up the toes and really ground them down to the earth. Spread the toes. Helps to feel stable here. And then just have a sense of lifting up from here, keeping the gaze low. So engage the palms to help engage the arms. Suck in at the shoulders. Shoulders are down and a little bit back. And then lifting up all the way through the body, up to the chest, to the crown of the head, but feeling grounded to the earth, feeling stable like the mountain that remains still throughout the weather, throughout the seasons, steadfast. And then we're just going to walk the feet. So about no more than 3 feet apart here, or 3.5 feet, depending on how long your legs are. And then we're going to come for wide leg forward fold. So just lower yourself here, bring the hands to the hips, and then bring the hands to the earth. And for this halfway lift in wide leg forward fold. And then just bring the right hand in front of the face, really ground down through the hand to the earth, as we're going to keep the gaze low, but inhale the left arm up to the sky. And then exhale as we bring the left hand under the nose, keeping gaze low. Inhale, right arm up to the sky. And then we're going to repeat this a few times. Exhale that right hand down. Inhale, left arm raises. Keep your gaze on your bottom hand. Exhale, left, inhale, right. Exhale, right, inhale, left. Exhale, left, inhale, right. Exhale, right, both hands, and we'll just allow the head to just hang here. If you need, you can always use some blocks as well, letting the head just hang here. Pause, feeling the feet connected to the earth, all 4 corners of the feet, really keep them grounded to the earth here. And then inhale for halfway lift, and then bend at the knees, bring the hands to the hips as you come up to standing, and then heel toe the feet together, mountain pose once more. We're going now to come to tree pose, so you can either remain in the middle of your mat, you might want to come closer to the wall just to help you feel stable. You can always rest your hands on the wall if ever you need to during tree pose. So you just bring your left foot and just bring it, you can either have it resting on the shin, just rest the hands against the wall initially, or you can have it rest just above the knee. Don't have it sit on the knee, rest above the knee, or perhaps the heel comes right into the groin there. And just take a moment to feel stable here. Perhaps you're holding the wall. Feel that right foot grounded to the earth. Now you might bring the arms out to the side. You might raise the palms to the sky, but keep the gaze low. Or you might bring the hands into prayer position, which helps to feel more stable and grounded, feeling nourished by the earth as you imagine the roots of your tree coming down through the sole of that standing foot. Let it go down into the earth. Pause here, keeping the focus low. Just stay saying your sankalpa, your intention. Maybe it's focus on the present moment. And then just release the hands. Take the right hand to touch the wall, left hand can help release that left leg. just shake out the legs here, and we'll repeat that on the other side. So with the right foot, hands can be touching the wall. It might be coming to it might even come to the ankle, it might come to the shin, it might come above the knee, or it might come into the groin. Wherever you are, just take a moment with the hands touching the wall to feel stable. And then you might bring the arms out to the side. You might have a few wobbles. You can just touch the wall. And then you might bring the palms, the hands to the sky. Or you might bring the hands through to the heart center. Keeping the gaze low. And being aware of the standing foot. Really connected to the earth. Imagine roots of your tree going down into the earth from that standing foot. You might have some wobbles. You might notice you're more wobbly on one side than the other. And again, take a moment to focus on your sankalpa here. Perhaps it was focus on the present moment. And then just use that left hand to touch the wall. The right hand can bring that right foot down to the earth. You might want to just shake out the legs here. Just a moment. And then we'll just come to the top of the mat. And inhale the arms up. Exhale to a forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands down as we step back to plank. Perhaps you lower the knees. Just take a moment to feel stable in this pose. And then we're going to come all the way back to child's pose. So uncurl the toes. Bring the buttocks close to the heels. Forehead to the earth, and we're going to this time bring the hands back. Let them touch the soles of the feet. Take a moment here to feel nourished by the earth who's cradling us. Feeling grounded here. Stable and secure. Inhale slightly longer than the exhales. And then just bring the hands under the shoulders as you inhale. Slowly uncurl all the way up. And we'll just come towards the top of the mat. You might come through tabletop. And we're going to use a blanket here. And you might even use two, just depends, or a chunkier blanket. We'll see how this works. So just come, bring the soles of the feet in front of you. And then just be on the feet as you lift the body up with the hands. And we're going to come to garland pose. So you might want to take your feet really wide. Just find the optimum position for you. The feet can be slightly sticking out. And if you find that your heels are struggling to come to the earth, you can always take a blanket underneath the heels. Again, it's about, we want to feel stable and secure. And if the blanket needs to be a thicker blanket, take that so you've got more height in that blanket. You can even bring a block underneath the buttocks. Just choose the version of this garland pose which suits you best. And then with the hands, bring the hands between the legs. I'm going to bring them into prayer pose. So have a sense of pushing the legs into the top parts of the hands, keeping the gaze low. Again, feeling stable in this posture, taking any modifications that assist you to feel more stable, grounded to the earth. Inhales slightly longer than exhales. Just focus here, remembering your sankalpa, perhaps repeating it to yourself. And then just releasing yourself in this pose, releasing the hands. And we'll come into bound angle pose. So you might want to sit on some height again. You might want to fold the blanket another fold. And then bring the soles of the feet together, and perhaps your feet are very close to the body, perhaps they're further away from the body. Just find the optimum version of this pose for you. And then when you're here, just take hold of the feet, the ankles even, or the feet. Just find which makes you feel more stable and grounded. Have the shoulders relax down away from the ears. Gaze low. And then we'll just start to walk forward a bit here. Any amount. Having the palms of the hands connected to the earth. Perhaps you might even use your blocks at this point. Again, palms of the hands connected to those blocks. Gazing at the earth, feeling grounded, nourished by the earth in this pose. Cobbler's pose, we call it, or bound angle pose is the English translation of the Sanskrit. Baddha Konasana. Again, inhale slightly longer than exhales. And perhaps you repeat your sankalpa. And then inhale as you slowly walk yourself back up and just take your blocks off the mat and removing any props from the mat. And we'll take one blanket, unfold it so it fills half of the mat. And we'll just remove the blocks to the front of the mat. So we'll bring those blocks so that they're in the middle of the mat. And then we'll recline down to the floor. Just take a moment to hug the knees into the chest. And taking this moment to appreciate yourself, that you're spending this time today coordinating your movement with your breath to pacify your Vata Dosha, for your optimum health and healing. And then just extend the left leg so that the foot comes to the earth, and then extend it away. Long leg. Perhaps keep that left hand on the left upper thigh, and with the right leg just extend it up to the earth. Perhaps you hold behind the upper part of the thigh. Shoulders relax down away from the ear, sole of the foot pointing to the sky. Perhaps you have a bend in that leg. Just find your optimum position. Focus. Keeping the gaze so it's perhaps on the knee, so that it's still, even though you're facing up, the gaze is low. And then just bend that top leg. Bring the left leg back so that the sole of the foot is on the earth with a bent knee. And with that right leg, just allow the ankle to rest just above the knee. Make sure that you keep the right foot back. And we'll do a version of figure 4. So you can either press that right knee away and stay here, or you might interlock your fingers and bring them behind the left upper thigh. A bit more sensation here. Remember to keep that right foot flexed to protect that right knee. You might even repeat your sankalpa again here. Inhale slightly longer than the exhale. And then just lower that left leg to the earth. And then cross the right leg over the left. And you might want to use your block here as you take your arms out to a T, come in for a twist. So just roll over towards the left, and perhaps your legs rest, your knee or calf rests on that block. You can either look forward here, or perhaps you might gaze over that right arm away from those bent legs, feeling this twist here in the organs of the body, within the torso, heart opening, but feeling held and nourished by the earth. And then inhale, the knees back up, uncross that right leg. We'll repeat that on the left side. So hug the left knee in, extend the right leg away. And then you might want to interlock your hands behind your left leg as you extend that foot up to the sky, keeping the foot flexed, sole pointing to the sky. Keep the gaze low. Perhaps you're looking at your knee, perhaps you've got bent leg, just being where you are. And then we'll just bend that left leg, bring the right foot, sole to the earth, knee to the sky, and then flex the foot on the left foot, and then bring that ankle just behind the knee for a reclined figure 4. Perhaps you push just a little bit with the left hand, pushing that left leg away. You might stay here, or you might interlock your hands, your fingers, for a bit more sensation. Remembering to keep that left foot flexed to protect that left knee. Inhale slightly longer than exhales. Perhaps you repeat your sankalpa one more time. Feeling grounded to the earth in this reclined figure 4. And then exhale, lower that right knee, cross the left leg over the right. You might want to bring your block to the right side as you inhale here, and then exhale, lower the knees over to the right. You can always rest on that block. Hands out to a T. Perhaps you're facing the ceiling, or perhaps you face away from those bent legs. Having a twist on the other side, massaging those internal organs. Feeling the opening across the chest. And then just inhale the knees back up to center, uncross that leg. Just take a moment just to hug the knees in. And then just roll over to your favorite side as we come up. And we're going to come now to bring our legs up the wall. So I recommend having a blanket by the wall for comfort. In fact, having it lengthways so that the whole of your torso will be on this blanket. And it's up to you. You might want just a little bit of lift underneath the sacrum, so you can bring another blanket under here. And then just removing any blocks out of the way as you come and bring yourself into legs up the wall. So if you arrange yourself so you've got your buttocks close to the wall, your feet close to the wall, laying on the side in a sideways fetal, and then roll over onto your back, onto any props, and just allow the feet to rest on the wall. And you can either have your hands rest on your thighs, or maybe they rest on the floor. You might have palms face down for more grounding and stability. You might have bent legs, and just allowing time in this pose. Circulation is running away from the feet and towards the upper body. Very gentle inversion. Keeping the gaze low. Perhaps you close the eyes. Perhaps you're looking at the shins or the knees. Putting your hands into any position that helps you feel more grounded. Perhaps they rest on the abdomen. You might want to repeat your sankalpa here 3 more times. And then to come out of this pose, just bend the legs at the knees, coming out the way we came in, so rolling over to a fetal position and then gently pushing yourself up. We'll come now to Shavasana. So we want to keep warm here, so you might want to put on some socks, perhaps put on a jumper and have a blanket halfway filling the mat, or perhaps filling the whole of the mat for warmth. And then have another blanket so that you can put this blanket over yourself. So coming to lie down on your mat with your feet apart so that they're slightly feet sticking out, and then you slowly allow yourself to roll down to the earth, cover the whole of the body, and again have the hands palms down to the earth, slightly away from the body, perhaps tucking those shoulders in, just finding the most comfortable version of Shavasana for you. And then just allowing yourself to rest here a while, allowing yourself some nourishing relaxation as you receive the soothing music from the harp. And now just slowly begin to lengthen your breath, just becoming aware of the hands and the feet, the body laid on the floor. And just begin to bring gentle movements to the fingers and the toes, the hands and the feet. Perhaps bringing some small movements to the arms and the legs. And then you might want to stretch out long. Perhaps you might want to hug in. And then when you're ready, just bending the legs as you roll over to one side. And just pause here a moment in this fetal position. Again, feeling grounded to the earth, nourished by the earth, Mother Earth, who provides us with all of our needs, cradling us here. And then just gently using your hands to push yourself up once more to a comfortable seat. And again, while we're here, just bring your hands back to this mudra position with the ring fingers touching the thumbs, palms face up on the thighs, and repeating your sankalpa 3 more times. And then just bringing the hands into prayer position. And I thank you for joining me in this practice today. I wish you well. Namaste. Follow this link to the Emerald Alignment, which is a 4-minute energy field alignment to complete the integration of this yoga practice. There are links below for more information. If you enjoyed this video, please click on the like button and subscribe to the channel.